What are some subtle signs that someone is jealous of you? Things that maybe you didn't even think about. One that is pretty glaring is if somebody copies you. I mean, wears the exact same thing that you're wearing. And you pointed out, like, okay, I just wore that and now you're wearing what I wore. Did you go to the same store? I mean, and you're not accusing them, you're just noticing that that's the exact same thing you wore 2 days ago that they have on today. And they're like, "Ah, I bought that first." When you know good and well that they saw you wearing it and then they went and bought it. Don't try to challenge them. Don't say, "No, I know I wore that first. I know you asked me where I got it." Just forget it. Let it go. And the next time they ask you where you got something, I have to think about it. Had it for a while. I don't know. Another another way that someone could be jealous of you that you wouldn't think of, and that is little digs. Little digs when you're really happy about something and they say, "Oh, yeah, well, anybody could have gotten that promotion. I mean, come on." And you were really happy and you were just bubbling with joy. And you tell your friend, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. I could have gotten that." Or you just did something to your living room, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, so much better than it looked before." And then you questioned how it looked for 5 years. I mean, these aren't attacks. And they're not really so obvious, but they're little ways that people have of bringing you down if they feel jealous, if they want your life, basically. They want what you have. They want the promotion. They want to look like you do, but they can't, or they don't feel like they have it within them, or they don't have the confidence, or they're insecure. But whatever it is, they want something about you they want in their life. And they can't stand it. So they're going to try to bring you down a notch or two, is the way I've always said it. It's true. And somehow, in their twisted way of thinking, it elevates them. They feel like, okay, well, she's not all that, or he's not all that. And yeah, I don't really think that's so great anyway. So, whatever it is that you're happy about, oh, it's not that good. Ugh. And they're just gonna poo-poo it, or they're gonna try to make you feel, not as happy because you don't deserve it. I don't know. Just be wary of these people. Be wary. Just whenever you come away from a conversation feeling worse than when you entered the conversation, or this person just seems to just ruin your mood and you can't put a finger on as to why. Well, think about it. Look back at their behavior and these little tiny digs, the constructive criticism, which isn't so constructive. You know, it's not to excuse their behavior, but consider the source. This is why they're doing what they're doing. This is why they can't share in your joy. So, should you point it out? Will it help? I don't know. If this is a good friend, if this is not a pattern, it's just been lately. Maybe they have something going on in their life. Things aren't so great, and yet you seem to be flying high and everything's going well, and they can't stand it. So, you know, maybe if they've always been supportive and all of a sudden they're acting like this, maybe say, "Gosh, I don't often talk about how happy I am about something, but I really wanted to share this with you because I consider you a good friend. And then you're not sharing in my joy. You kind of poo-poo my idea a little bit or what's happened to me. You Make it sound like it's not all that when I was really happy. Maybe it was really nothing in your eyes, but it's something big with me. And, you don't have to say that. You could say, okay, great. You could say, congratulations. That's all I need from you. Instead of just making it sound like I really didn't do anything or that my problem is so much more insignificant than yours. I feel like you're trying to bring me down, and then see what they say. And if they deny, 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 okay, let it go. But they may go home and think about it and maybe, possibly change their behavior.